I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be walking away to get her back. And we're going to talk about getting an ex back, or maybe a girl that you were starting to date and things were going well with, and then you started fucking up for whatever reason. And then she said, let's just be friends, or she just broke up with you altogether and said she wanted to start seeing other dudes. Or maybe she was dating you and a couple of other guys, and she said she's going to get a little more serious with this other guy. Now, an old Green Beret once said, he's not really that old, but he's about my age, he's in his 40s. His name is Michael Yon, and I'm a big fan of his. I love his work and his brutal honesty, and he's had more experience in war reporting than anybody else. And one of the things he said was, the strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it. And when it comes to women, when, say, a woman unilaterally decides to change the terms of your relationship and put you in friend zone or tell you that she doesn't want to see you anymore, you as a man, the only thing you can really do in those situations is say, hey, I'm not interested in these new terms you're offering, basically, of friendship. Just say, I'm not interested in that. And if you change your mind, give me a call, but I'm out of here, basically. And then you have to walk away and actually mean it. Now, I've got an email here from a guy who read my article called The Best Strategy to Get an Ex Back, and he told her exactly the type of things that I say to tell a woman and then to walk away from it. But instead, he keeps chasing her, and I can tell from his email here that that's his problem. He's been chasing her. He got stuck in friend zone. He read my article on how to get an ex back, and he's basically using the words in there and saying them, but not making them congruent with his actions, and that's still not going to work. It's like guys that think by giving them a pickup line that you can just throw a pickup line at a girl and she'll go, oh, that's so awesome. Let me just pull my pants down right here and I'll turn around and you can fuck me. I mean, it's like almost as asinine as assuming that you could throw a bunch of words at a woman. She'll go, oh, okay, well now I feel so much better. So yeah, let's be together. And I'm sorry for being crazy. Like I should put you in friend zone. I mean, how stupid of me. I mean, it shit doesn't work. And so women love men who say what they mean and mean what they say. And women love to test your strength. And the strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it. And so if you state you're walking away because you don't like the terms, but then you keep calling her, then she, in other words, she realizes that you're full of shit and you're a weak bitch and you don't mean what you say. And therefore, because what's happening is you're basically acting like a woman in that situation. And so she's going to do nothing but keep you in friend zone. And so he says, first off, thanks for the brilliant advice. And I would say about my brilliant advice, it only helps when you actually apply it, not when you cherry pick little things here and there, but yet overall you don't modify your approach. To cut a long story short, this is my attempt at rekindling a romance that I royally fucked up because of ignorance. Please let me know what you make of her responses. The day after these messages, we spoke for 5 hours on Skype. And as I say in my book, and I say in all my articles, is the phone, email, texting, instant messaging, whatever form of contact is strictly to use as an electronic means to get together in person physically. Not to sit there on a computer for 5 fucking hours telling her your whole life story, because what usually happens, you don't end up getting together physically. And that's obviously basically what happens here. Is so he says, silly, I know, but I'm better now. And I would say, well, you may feel better now, but what you didn't do anything to help your case in her eyes. So really, that 5 hours is, you just completely wasted 5 hours of your life, basically. I haven't contacted her for 5 days, and when I do, I will set up a definite date. You're walking away from this girl because she's changed the terms of your relationship. The whole purpose of this strategy is say, hey, this is what I want, and if you don't want it, that's cool. Give me a call if you change your mind, and you walk away. You're saying, this is what I want, but give me a call if you change your mind, and then yet you continue to pursue her. It's like your words and your actions are not congruent, and therefore you're not going to get anywhere. So he says, and so here's the text that this is what he said to her, which is great what he says to her, but then he doesn't back it up with actions. And it's, you might as well talk to a lampshade. You'll get just as good a results talking to a lampshade as her with this, but not backing it up with actions. And he says, look, I adore you, and I'm really sorry for all the hurt and what I did to you, but if you're not willing to work this out, then there really is nothing to talk about. You know I love you. let me know if you change your mind, but unless you want to pick up where we left off, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to move on with my life. I'm not interested in being your friend. I'm interested in being your lover. As I said, let me know if you change your mind. If this doesn't work for me, I'm out of here. I'm not into this. It just does not work for me anymore. And I say you're being a little bit redundant with it. It's good to know, and then her response was, it's good to know that you at least recognize that you hurt me. Where we left off, you mean the situation where we would still be sex buddies with the condition that we wouldn't have to know each other's lives. This way you would be my lover? Or the situation where you treated me like a dumbass and then came running saying, sorry because you forgot to put a smile at the end of your text, for example. And I would say that tells me that you're doing and saying things to her, and then you're thinking about it afterwards, and you're going, oh my God, oh, I'm so sorry, please forgive me for doing this. And you're basically acting like a little woman. And this is a total turnoff. Women want guys that don't give a fucking shit. That'll say what they want, be cool, charming, but if the response is not what he wants, then he's respectful and he walks away. And in your case, because women bluff to test your strength, and you're saying one thing, and then you're going, oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness. Oh, please forgive me. I didn't really mean it that way. And that's just totally fucking weak, dude. It's like you're acting like a woman, and you're never going to get anywhere acting this way. She says, because if it's to go back to that, I would prefer to stay the way we are now. In other words, that's her test. She's saying, I don't really think you mean it, basically. She says, I'm really tired of you expecting me to forgive every single little crisis of yours and then trying to excuse yourself in some way. Again, that tells me that you're just acting really weak and that you're saying things, and then a few days later or maybe a few hours later you're thinking about it and you're backing up because you're just totally overwhelmed with fear. And what you should do, the proper way to employ this, is to say it and then follow it up with action and go get busy dating other women, interacting with other women, and wait to hear from her. And when she does call you, then you say, hey, great to hear from you. Why don't you come over? When are you free the next week? Say, I'm available Tuesday. Say, hey, drinks, my place, 8 o'clock Tuesday, ? And then let her respond. And she says, yeah, it sounds great. Say, awesome, bring a bottle of wine or whatever. Or bring some snacks, or bring some chicken breasts, and I got a bunch of vegetables and great stuff, and we'll make a great dinner together. And just have her come over and hang out and hook up at your place, basically. There's no need to go out on a date or any of this bullshit, because she stuck you in friend zone. And when a chick sticks you in friend zone, and that's not where you really want to be, you want to be sex buddies. I mean, so obviously you're not trying to date her seriously or anything. So just have her come over to your place, make dinner together, hang out, hook up, and that's all you got to do. But you got to stick to your words. You can't throw these words at her. You just can't throw words at a woman with nothing behind it. And you can't just cherry pick what I say to do. And then when something feels hard internally, you just go, okay, well, I'll just dismiss all that and ignore it, because you basically, your words are changing, but your actions aren't. And that's the problem. That's why you're not getting the desired result here. So if you find this message of value, you can show your appreciation by going down to the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen if you're watching this video on my website. Click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information in this video. At the very least, please share this page with all of your friends and family by clicking any one of the social network sharing buttons, which are also located in the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen. And if you have a question that you want to ask me, or there's a topic that you'd like me to cover in a future video newsletter, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen and send me 3 or 4 paragraphs maximum detailing your situation, your questions, your challenges, and just give me several days to get back to you, because I get a lot of email from the internet, and I also get a lot from my paying phone coaching customers. And I obviously got to focus on their emails first, but be patient and I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away so I can help you with a specific situation or challenge that you're having, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session by going to any web page on my website and click the Products tab, which is at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. And I will talk to you soon.